All right, first deck of the evening is a pretty simple take on mono black Necrodominance with a slight splash of red for cool but rude. This card's making some pretty decent waves in standard with Monument of Endurance to Endurance, but I thought we could play the combo in historic with Necrodominance here. This is a 3-mana enchantment. Skip your draw step. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay any amount of life. If you do, draw that many cards. Max hand size is 5, and then if a card or token put in your graveyard, you exile it instead, blah, blah, blah. Main thing here is that max hand size is 5, and we can draw as many cards as we want. So if we get Cool But Rude to level 2, whenever you discard a card, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, meaning if we draw 15 cards, or get 15 cards, in our hand, I should say, at the end of turn, we're going to discard 10 of those. Every time we discard a card, we deal 2, so we actually dome our opponent for 20. That's it. That's rather straightforward. The rest of the deck is just a pretty simple Necrodominant shell. If you're not familiar with this, it's kind of like a mono black mid-range X shell, but we're trying to take advantage of both Shieldred and March of the Wretched Sorrow in order to let us consistently and constantly Necrodominance over and over. We can, you know, exile a bunch of cards from our hand to kill something and gain a bunch of life back, which allows us to then pay more life to draw more cards. If we have Shieldred, we're going to pay, you know, 10 life, but then gain, you know, 20 back for every card we draw. So it kind of hedges our life total against losing from our own Necrodominance, but also lets us chain these cards together. Now, in order to have cards to fuel March of the Wretched Sorrow, you'll notice we're also playing 4 Bogart Trawler and 4 Felda Profane as part of our mana base, just because they're black cards that we can exile for March. The light splash of red is literally just 8 cards. I don't really think we need that much more because we're not necessarily actively trying to combo every game. It's really nice if we do, but we're not trying to just like do this every single time. But most of the time, Necrodominance will draw us into the combo, plus our additional lands anyways. Rest of the deck is pretty basic in terms of a black removal and discard suite. We're doing a 4-2 split on Inquisition and Thoughtseize, 4 Fatal Push. We're playing 2 Shoulders Edict just as generic removal that can be pretty decent against auras and things like that. 3 Dauthi Voidwalker as some main deck Grave Hate that also gets them some extra value, including a single Sword of House Markov, which obviously the Extort's pretty good, but with Shieldred or March of the Wretched Sorrow, it's actually not that hard to flip this guy and start generating additional value from that. We're also playing 4 Graveyard Trespasser, just as a kind of hard to remove beatdown kind of card. Gains us a little bit of life as we go, and then if we can get it to flip, it can just close out games rather quick. But yeah, pretty straightforward. You've probably seen this deck on the ladder before, so really we're just splashing Cool But Rude in here. Normally you might see like the 1 ring in that slot or something along those lines, but this also lets us tutor for Necrodominance at level 3, so it kind of fuels itself as we go. Sideboard wise, we're picking up a couple extra duress in terms of discard against mid-range and control. We're bringing in a couple surgicals as both combo and graveyard hate, along with the damping spheres. A 4th Dauthi Voidwalker as, again, hate for the graveyard, but also good against some things we want to try and steal. Disruptor Flute for activated abilities. Toxic Deluge, Damnation, and Meat Hook Massacre against the aggro decks. And then we're playing 3 Meltdown as that splash of red to help us against artifact-based list like Affinity. That's all I got. That's what we're going to try. We're going to jam some games and see how we do. Anywho, we're going to get into some games. We're going to maul this first hand. Second hand seems great. I think I want to get rid of the Shieldred. We have 3 lands, graveyard plus that, and then we have a Cool But Rude on 2. So I think we're going to dump the Shieldred here. I don't know why this isn't working. Anywho. Internet's being so wonky tonight. That's all right. Let's lead on Fel the Profane. We can go... I don't know what we want to do on 2. We'll see. But I think this is... I mean, we played this in... Where did we play this in? Cool New Perspectives combo. And it was pretty impressive, which I also want to take another crack at. But we'll probably revisit. It's crazy that we're already getting Strixhaven next month. We haven't even gotten through all the brews I want to do for this set. Absolutely disgusting. Opponent Inquisitions us. I see a lot of people. We haven't, I mean, we're in the depths. I will say that. We are in... Ooh, we're just going to Thought Season right back. Oh, chat. Of course we're playing the mirror match, you know? Bum, 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 bum. He has the Fatal Push. Let's see if he has another... Yeah, I was going to say he has another Thoughtseize here. Nice top deck. Decides to eat our Trespasser. We'll play our Dothy. I'm glad we at least picked up the castle. Is he gonna push our Dothy? Probably. Chat, I did not want to face a mirror match game 1. We'll see if he... it looks like he's splashing red, too. He might just be playing our deck, chat. Well, he's on Vista for Fatal Push and stuff, too, so... He's on something a little different, but... It doesn't seem like that different. He has the Trespasser. I guess it really just depends on who goes first and fires off their discard. We gotta take his children. But this Trespasser, we need like an Edict or something. Gross. And he has a Voidwalker. Disgusting. Do I want to go to... Takes us down to 4. Shielded off the top would be nice. Let's draw. Well, we basically have to find something, right? Yeah. I think we're just gonna go to 1. It's not what we needed. We either find an Edict or we don't. That sucks. Alright, so opponent ate us up. It'd be interesting if we... Well, let's see. I guess Surgical is kind of good here, huh? I do kind of like Toxic Deluge as well. I mean, they're playing Voidwalker, but Fatal Push isn't that good. I don't think we want to play Dothy. I like our Trespasser. Maybe we drop a Cool but Rude. Kind of want to keep everything else in. Doesn't help when we get a mirror match and go second. That hurts, chat. But that's alright. At least we know the deck can win. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, game 2. On the play. Gross. Sure. This is much better. Think we're gonna get rid of the March. Double Mulligan feels bad too. Trespasser, he's playing Consuming. Alright, let's just take his Trespasser. He's playing Urborg, which is good for us. Take his Necrodominance. Might go see a red source here. No, just a swamp. Into a Voidwalker. Glad we have an Edict. Hopefully we can find a source of card advantage before our opponent. He's still on Consuming Corruption, which is interesting. I think we don't know if he's playing the One Ring. We didn't see that game 1. Fatal Push is a good draw. I think this game's kind of decide on who gets a card advantage engine first. Yeah, probably. And he's playing the same. I think he's playing the same thing we are with Cool But Rude. Okay, we find a castle locked lane before our opponent does, which is nice. Very nice. We can do this. Let's take his corruption. Let's see if he'll fire off something on the Shieldred. But yeah, apparently. My internet's being fucked today, too. I don't know why. So if I go down, I apologize. He fells the Profane over... Oh, I guess he didn't have... I'm sorry, he didn't have a Vista. I guess he also could have waited and see if he dropped a land. Of course. We'll Edict. I would love to find anything relevant. Thoughtseize works for me. Alright, chat. We just need him to keep not finding cards. Shit. Like I said, it's literally first person to get a good source of card advantage. If he has Cool But Rude, we just lose. We're only at 8. If we lose this game, it sucks because it's literally just because of mulligans. Yeah. Alright. We're just dead. Oh. Opponent's stupid and could have killed us, but he decided not to for some reason. But we were dead anyways. I don't know why he played double Cruel But Rude when he could have just leveled up the other one. Chat, that was literally just... They drew better than us. Alright, chat. Let's go match 2. Hopefully, it's not another mirror match. It'd be real funny if it was. We're on a little Goyf action here, chat. I think we can handle Goyfs. Maybe. Opponent cracks, goes to the red source, and then plays a Malevolent Rumble. Alright, it seems like we're stable. Internet's been acting up real wonky. Couple lands is good. We have a march with not much to do with it, but that's okay. Opponent Pyrogoyfs us for 4. We have instant sorcery. We're gonna kill this Pyrogoyf. Probably discard some lands here. Second Necro. Alright, we have Shieldred. We have triple March, which is gross. Opponent has a Barrelgoyf. I don't think that matters. I kind of just want to... let's just play our Shieldred. We're gonna draw another 5. Oh, I'm sorry. We need to discard, what, 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. Pew! And then we have Cruel But Rude, and then we kill him the following turn. So we're okay. I think we're going to bring in the extra Dothy. I think I want a Damnation. I don't know if... I don't think I mind Surgicals. I feel like our main deck's actually pretty sweet. Probably drop a Sorin. Drop a couple Thoughtseize for on the draw. Do I want Toxic Deluge? Nah. Nah! Chat, my birthday was Tuesday, and I have all these balloons back here and everywhere. And I haven't popped all of them. Yeah, we're gonna get Thoughtseize to shit. It's gonna feel really bad. Or we're gonna have these garbage hands. This hand's pretty good. I think I'd rather have the Damnation here. Turn 1. Thoughtseize? Yeah. Took our Inquisition. We found a March, which is fine by me. Wow, okay. Double Inquisition does not feel good, chat. Why does that happen? Why are we always the ones that get double discarded on the second game? Why aren't we ever the people that get double discarded to our opponent? It feels bad. It's a Goy! Oh, it's a Fable. Alright. Well, we have Damnation plus a castle here. If he wants to Yarsel us, he Yarsels us. Discard a single starting town. Decides to just rumble. Finds Decay, Thoughtseize, and Snuff Out. There's a chance we want to play Snuff Out, but I'm surprised I'm really surprised I don't know why he would even keep Snuff Outs in. We're only playing black creatures, so give me your Barrel Roif. Am I just gonna let him swing with this and Damnation the following turn? Probably. But Snuff Out is like literally useless in this matchup, no? Is he gonna play his Roif into our Damnation? I hope so. No, he's just gonna rumble. He might Barrel Roif us. No, he decides to Yarsel into... What, a thought? He doesn't Yarsel us. I think we just fire this off now. We're gonna get our March eaten. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get our March eaten by this Inquisition, probably. For game 3, I think we just need to mulligan or... We'll probably bring in the discard suite back. Graveyard Trespasser is a pretty good draw. What does he have in here? I guess it really doesn't matter that much. Let's get his Pirate Waif. I guess we could have ate a Rumble. Or an Abrupt Decay. He's gonna discard a card. Oh, that's fun. Abrupt Decay is real good against us. Copies the Goyf, starts swinging. We're gonna lose. Okay, let's go back. Let's bring in the discard now that we're on the play again. I almost feel like we want to be a little creature light. Because we're just gonna get our creatures eaten alive most of these games. I wonder if I really like Dothy though. But maybe we go down to like a 3/3. At least we're having a couple like real decks off the bat. Necrodominance. Oh god. We're having a lot of one-landers. Okay, this hand's pretty good. If we can find our third land, that'd be great. But we'll Thoughtseize on one. Opponent has High Arch. We can take care of most of this stuff. Is it stupid to just take his ramp? Maybe. Good draw for us. He has an Abrupt Decay. But he can only grab a basic here. So hopefully we get him off colors. He grabs a forest. Did he find a land? Oh, he did, chat. Grabs that. We're gonna push his Goyf off a cliff. We're gonna at least get one cycle of draws off this Necrodominance. Or... yeah. Let's force him to do something about it. Is it worth me just grabbing this now? I think so. I just want to see what else he has. So he only has 2 Snuff Outs, 4 Goyfs, Sparrow Goyf, and just a shit ton of discard. Alright, so he can't actually seem like he brings a lot in against us. Just Abrupt Decays. He could obviously Yarsel us into whatever if he wanted, but he just goes for that. So we're gonna... Ooh, or we just play a second Necro. That seems good to me. Good draw on our part as well. We'll see if it's worth marching something, and then, okay. GG. Alright, chat, we'll try this. We played a version of Pillow Fort a long time ago that played the Goblin Bombardment Young Wolf combo. Chat, is our opponent a standard player that ran into us? Bogart Trawler's pretty good. But I could see him running... oh, shoot. I don't even know what we called it. What is that card called? Why can't I think of it? Not Greater Oromancy. What's the other one? Sterling Grove. I know he was... someone in Discord was talking about there's a thing with... Not Recruiter. What card was it? Ranger Captain? That lets you combo off with just Ranger Captain and Food Chain? Opponent's trying to path our Trespasser. You can consign the... whatchamacallit? Maybe. Alright, we'll go get a basic. Push that over. He has Roaming Throne. That was a very good pickup for us. Did he get rid of his wistfulness? He did. Kind of sucks. He's gonna path us again. Sounds good, Super Chief. Interesting to see someone playing path. Is he gonna land here? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. But we played... Oh, he's gonna consign us. Okay. Let's play cool but rude. Like, we played this shell a long time ago. Hold on, I'll show it off during sideboard. But it's just like straight Enchantress, and then you play Young Wolf, Bombardment, and then it combos with Solemnity. That has what, Ward 2? Do we think opponents on Sunderflock? I would assume yes, right? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I kind of want to block and then... Do I want to go to 8? That's going to hurt. No. We're going to go to 4. Or, I'm sorry, take 8 and go to 4. We'll find out. Second Fatal Push doesn't feel good. What are the chances my opponent has another... How many cards do I have here? He's at 14, which means we have to discard 7, but I'm only at 4 life. Which sucks. Let's just grab another Shieldred, see if we can keep it. And hope he doesn't have a Path to Exile or something to bounce it. But like I was saying, we played this Bombardment Prison deck. Which I guess, I mean, if you swap out Bombardment for Food Chain, and then you just play whatever, you can use Sterling Grove to find Food Chain. Oh, chat, he has the Emptiness. Which just kills us. Jesus. Fatal Push is not very good here, chat. I think we're just gonna bring in some extra hate. Soren's actually probably okay. His Fatal Pushes don't feel good. Probably. He is playing some graveyard shenanigans, huh? Bum, bum, bum. I kind of want to play Boomer Tokens again. Playing Lingering Souls in 2026 felt good. No Swamp, which makes our castles a little awkward, but Dothy, cool but rude. This honestly doesn't feel great if they're just trying to spam the board. I feel like we need... Okay, alright, Jesus. Sure. We can at least fire off a Thoughtseize. And try and land a Necrodominance. But the problem, he's also playing all the incarnations. Seems like he's playing all 5. I don't know if he's just ported his standard deck into historic, but... We also haven't played Nadu Mutagen Man yet. I was messing with that a little bit off stream. Flame Braider, he's playing Vibrance again. I almost feel like I don't care about Flame Braider. I think I'd rather just take his payoffs. You might say, Plum, you stupid idiot man. That's what you're supposed to do. Why are we dropping? Nice. We can just kill him next turn. Hopefully. If he doesn't have something to remove Necrodominance. Jesus. Chat, our opponents never let me have fun. Like I said, he's playing main deck enchantment removal. We had combo for a second, but now we don't have combo. We know he has a path in hand. He decides not to fire it off before he draws. Jesus, Chad. These incarnations are kicking my ass. They're kicking my butt. Bow, Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Do this for 5. Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Do that for 5. Kill that. Flip this. And then I guess we just killed the Deceit too. Which at least gives him something to swing at. I guess we can level up this cool but rude, but... Jesus. This man is just drawing every carnation in the book, huh? Is he targeting me with this? And not Sword? I guess he gets an extra point of damage. We're about to take 6. We're gonna draw 4. Chad's not looking good for us. I'd like to find a Damnation off the top, but he just has another Wistfulness too. Jesus Christ. Guys, we're getting eaten alive by fucking elementals. We get smacked for 6. Down to 2. I think we're just dead. We eat it, he sacks the Flame Braid. We fell to Provane, killed nothing. He just dumpstered us, chat. Man just dumpstered us with incarnations. Sand seems fine. No removal, but Thoughtseize into Necro feels pretty good. Or maybe we just cut down the Necrodominances, or the Cool But Rudes, and play 2, and add in whatever else we want. Jesus. Okay, Snuff Out doesn't really matter. Playing all these black mid-range decks today. We'll see if he edicts us. I'm gonna assume yes. Interesting. I like it. We're looking for a red source. I'll take a Trespasser as well. Painful Bonds. Spicy. I know we could have played Children there. I just didn't want to... He takes our Cool But Rude. What a nerd. Okay. He only has 2 mana, so I feel relatively safe with a Graveyard Trespasser out now to jam this. I guess if he's playing almost no creatures, unless he's playing Lewis, then Painful Bond seems decent. See if he has... Okay, he finds a 3rd land. He plays Lewis for 1, which doesn't do a whole lot for him, but that's good for us. He does have another evoke. Let's just play out our hands and put some pressure on the guy. It's gonna feel bad if we get damnationed. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. We'll eat his Thoughtseize. Bum, bum, bum. Trades that out, draws a 9. I think we're gonna draw quite a few cards here. He has nothing open, right? Beautiful. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What else did I not click? Chat, I didn't even click these. Bum, bum, ba-dum. 4 mana. He does have the Damnation, which we thought would be coming. However, we do have Second Children, as well as an Inquisition here. He has Ring plus your mother. That feels kind of bad. How many cards we got? 32. Let's draw another 5. Get rid of the March and the other lands. Let's see if he rings or... I feel like he might just Damnation first, which would be nice. No, he goes for the Invoke. Okay. We're going to steal all his stuff. He has a Lewis. Let's take his ring. Take his Damnation. Just want to dump some cards out of my hand so we can start castling. Maybe a Lewis for 3? Correct. There's only 2 mana, right? Correct. Finds a Thoughtseize. Let's profane this. Arena's being a little slow. Take a pick at what he picked up. Another Thoughtseize. Swing for 3. You can fire up Hive, but I would think you'd rather be on the defensive with that. When we have a 3-1 and he's at 8. So second Feld of Profane's pretty good. We're gonna start drawing some cards here. Just need to kill our trawler. Okay. This is only to opponent, right? Yeah. Arch Enemy's Charm, sweet. So we can gain 3 again, unless he top decks a Damnation here. Gains 3 again. So he goes to 8. We can do this for how much? 7? Is that what I want to do? Kinda. Come to 1, and then we eat his Lewis, and he dies. Okay, cool. That felt good, chat. Doesn't seem like he's playing that many creatures. I'm gonna bring in the Duresses and the Surgicals. We also saw Arch Enemy Charm, so I think I kind of want the Douthies. I feel like Soren's just gonna get eaten. We're also on the draw, but I think I want to take down a couple Fatal Pushes. Douthy's a little bit of a Nabo with the Trespasser, but that's okay. We'll see if he's also plain children and stuff, and if we need to bring in a bit more removal, but we'll find out here. After this, I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll probably brew. I do want to work on that Rampage of the Clans list. We haven't played, like I said, we haven't played Mutagen Man. Excuse me. I did try to build a Tyvar Scales list, but the more I play with Archbound Ravager in like a Scales shell, the more I'm like, it's good, but it's not doing anything great. And it kind of feels bad. That was a very good draw for us. What you got, buddy boy? Invoke, Archenemy, and Fatal Push. I think I just want to try and 1-for-1 him a whole bunch. Does that feel like a bad idea? Probably. But we're just going to see if we can get him to spend some removal on some of these. Decides not to do that. He might Archmage us, but... Where's Praven? Pushes us. Passes back. We're just gonna play the second one right away. He found the second push. So far the plan's working great, chat. However, he's gonna get to that invoke before we want him to, which kind of sucks. So let's Trespasser. That way, if he wants to charm us, I don't think he will. He has to discard. No, he's just going to go straight for the evoke. Okay, that's fine. We have another Voidwalker in hand. He draws 2. He didn't find a land, which is good. I don't want to jam that yet, do I? No, let's play Voidwalker. We're gonna play this out. I love that when we switch to a black deck, we face nothing but black mid-range shells. There's another BNR in March 23rd. Jesus. What was our last BNR? January? Yeah, because we just got Force Inundations. Okay. Opponent decides not to do anything, lets us draw. So let's Thoughtseize, see if he'll fire off an Archenemy's Charm and kill our Voidwalker. And then we can try and land. Get cracked. Okay. That was good for us. Let's jam our Shieldred. Maybe just a big old Lewis here. Louise. Oh, I found an Edict. Gross. And then a Lewis for 3. Okay. Are we gonna... I think we're just gonna hold on to this for one turn. You have something, if he has a charm, that sucks. Painful Bond. That Painful Bond's pretty good for him. Felt the Profane's nice. So we can deal X. Okay. probably have to... what is he doing that for 4? We're going to go down to 7. Oh, for 3. That's fine, right? What is he holding 3 mana up for? We don't know. We're going to find out, though. Second Charm, maybe? Orcish Bowmasters. Shout out to my opponent. Go back up to 12. We're gonna hold on to the Fel the Profane. So, ew. Good draw for us. All right, chat. Great top deck for us. Let's hope our opponent does not find... All right, chat, we have a 50-50 shot. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 50-50 shot. 50-50. Oh my god, we're so good. We can't kill him, right? No, we can. No, we can't. We're 1 point short. Fuck. Okay, let's draw 5 cards first. If he top decks a Lewis, we're kind of fucked. I need a shoulder, chat. Let's do a Necro. We're dead to quite a few things here. Duress is fine. We might be able to kill him if we double discard. Let's discard Duress. We put him down to 12. Find a Thoughtseize. Take him to 6. We can draw 3 cards, discard 1, and put him to 4. Let's just hope he doesn't get a Lewis. Cast the Lockdwayne. Did he find it? Did he find it, chat? No, he did not. Sick. Not too shabby. Pretty good, huh? I feel... Oh, I like this. This is fun. This is Battlefield. Have we even pulled off the combo yet today? I don't think we have. Boom, bam, boom. Turn 1, Soul Warden. Oh, shit. How much do I care about this? I don't. We're going to start with a Voidwalker. We did find our land, though. That's pretty good. Okay. He's on life gain of some sort, which feels fine. We might just... Oh, shit, chat. That's pretty good. Let's take him off a life... Why is everything so slow today? What else has been PvP? This matchup seems somewhat easy as long as we, ooh, Thoughtseize. I think we'll just jam our dominance. Kind of just looking for a land so we can jam the Shieldred. So let's draw 3. That was pretty good. I think I'm just gonna discard and go from there. Archangel Elspeth. Makes a soldier. All right, in that case, I think we're gonna Edict the Archangel and then jam a Cool But Rude. We could draw and discard. Let's just draw a couple cards here. Those are pretty good. Opponent's at 18, which means we have to discard 9 cards. They have second Archangel. This is destroy 3. Oh, mana value 3 or greater. That sucks for us. Oh, this is different Elspeth, sorry. We should be fine with board wipes after this. So if I go to level 2, I can draw 10 cards. We have one more turn. Let's just kill the Elspeth. I guess we could be drawing and stuff, but let's draw 3. Trespass here's fine. Alright. We'll Shieldred and gain a bunch of life back, hopefully. The following turn. And then we'll somewhat start comboing him, maybe. Shelter by Ghost is a good one. Eats our Dothy. Not that that does anything for us. We take 6. Gross. Shieldred. Cool but rude. Second Cool but rude. We can only gain 2 here. We're gonna go to 3. Chat. We should have just jammed. Well, the Shieldred would have died to Elspeth anyways. Jesus. If we can't even beat Light Gate game 1, what's the point? That's a joke. I think we'll be fine in this matchup. Toxic Deluge and Damnation feels fine. March of the Wretched. Fatal Push feels fine. We probably don't need Sorin. Drop a Voidwalker. And run it back. We just got too low of a life total off the rip there to do anything with it. What's the card that this plays? They play in Modern with this. Soul Spike? Is that the thing they use in addition to March? Okay, so opponent's doing nothing for 3 turns. Feels great. Feels great, chat. Plus we even eat it. What does that mean? Why would they not play there? Whatchamacallit? They're gonna play Split Up. That's why. I have another one, so it's okay. He plays Linden, which is fine. Does he have a second play? Or do I get to cool but rude? I get to cool. Oh, and we get a Thoughtseize. It's all coming up Plum here. Stasis Snare. After the Shoulder Trigger goes off. Incredible. Meathook Massacre is good. We'll level up right away. Soul Warden. That's a card. Voidwalker. Let's go take a gamble here. And see if we can find... Can we keep our Necro? Okay. We're gonna dome that first. And then he should be dead next turn if he doesn't remove our Cool But Rude. Pride Mate's fine. Might as well kill this. Chat, look at it. We did the thing. What else do we want to keep? Look at all the cards we discard. And then he dies. We did the thing, chat. Wombo combo. Sick. Alright. We're just gonna run it back. Match 3. Oh my gosh, chat. I'm tired. Guys, why is Strixhaven coming out in like a month? March Edict, 2 lands and a push. I'll try it out. Soul Warden. Turn to Pride Mate. I think I'd rather kill the Pride Mate first. Interesting, no Voice of the Blessed here either. Three mana into a... Nothing. Okay, we're gonna kill that too. 3 mana into a... Nothing. Excellent. I feel like we're gonna get Stasis Snared, but I don't mind having him discard a card if that's his. Oh, or not. I lied, chat. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't mind him discarding a card. Cool But Rude is a... Cool But Rude's kind of nutty. We played this in New Perspectives combo and it felt pretty sweet. Eat your Soul Warden. Four mana doesn't do anything. We do find the Necrodominance, so let's play our Cool But Rude first. So we can draw and discard. I'm gonna get rid of 1 March here. We're looking for another land. Inquisition's fine too. Let's see if he has a split up in hand. He does not. He has double Shelter by Ghosts. Elspeth doesn't matter. At least for the time being. Makes 2 soldiers. That's fine. I guess... I'm almost wondering if we don't even care about Necro right now. We can combo, but I wonder if we just want to march and kill the thing he... Oh. Okay, yeah, that works for me too. Sick. I like that much better, chat. Holy shit, a land. Okay, let's just level up and then we'll kill him next turn. Primate's fine. Just gonna gain a little bit of life here. Not that it matters. Draw 15 cards. And then we kill him with the discard triggers. Chat, we did it. All right. We played our 5 matches. We lost to the mirror match, like the literal mirror match, Necrodominance, Cool But Rude. And 5-color elementals where he just had every incarnation known to man. Overall, I mean, I don't think we've ever played Necrodominance at all on this stream. And it's actually pretty fun. Comboing sort of March and Shieldred to help you chain multiple big draw at the end of turn consecutively feels pretty good. Overall, I think it's actually pretty strong, but I don't think we need all 4 Cool But Rudes. The combo, well, we pulled it off, what, twice in that last match, but that's kind of the only time we really did it. We have a super light splash for red and a couple sideboard cards in terms of Meltdown, but I think this is more, like, the deck itself is good on its own, and I think it's more in the right mindset to be playing just, like, 2 of these so that you can just sort of have that oops, I win button, because between... Like, if you're going to try and jam a Necrodominance every single game anyways, and you're going to eventually draw into your Cool But Rude. And it's not like there's not a lot of games that we saw where we wanted to just, like, curve directly, like, turn 2 Cool, turn 3 level it up, turn 4 Necrodominance, and try and combo out, except that last one, like I said. But I think you're better off maybe just dropping this down to 1 or 2, and then maybe playing the full Voidwalker playset or jamming in... What do we see? We saw Consuming Corruption as another way to hedge your life total a little bit would probably be good. But I think you're better off just kind of not going all in on that game plan. But overall, we lost to... Reviewing our matches here, we lost to the Mirror. They just drew better than we did. We beat Jungoyce, which felt like actually a pretty solid matchup, as long as we get our discard before them. Elementals, we just got shit on. Main deck hate for our enchantments kind of sucked. Mono Black Despair felt pretty good, and then that life gain felt much better after game 2 when we could bring in some extra board control here with Toxic Deluge, Damnation, and whatnot. But overall, deck's sweet. I mean, Necrodominance has been around in this form since it came to Historic. It's not super popular, but I mean, it's not the worst deck ever. It's pretty solid. Cool But Rude is a nice little addition. Graveyard Trespasser felt really good every time we played it. We got to flip Sorin once against the Elementals list and did a 2-for-1 kind of vibe there. Edict was really strong. So, I mean, you're just playing black good stuff. You can't really go wrong. There's probably a lot of different sort of configurations for this main deck, but I think Cool But Rude is a sweet addition. It's not that hard to splash, especially if we drop down to two copies. It's probably worth it, like I said, to just kind of win the game out of nowhere. Plus, the additional advantage you gain, like, off of level 1, where you can just swing in with, like, a Voidwalker or a Trespasser and just churn through your deck a little bit more, seems pretty sweet as well. So, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. 3-2 record, not horrible. A little unlucky in that first match, but that is what it is. And that's my 2 cents on it. So GG's, and thank you for watching.